What's up, everyone? It's Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. Holy cow. I got pizza on the way. I got lunch tomorrow on the way for when I go into the office for work. I'm going to put something on my TV, and then we're going to play some football until my pizza gets here. We're going to play some APBA football, 1958. We are going to play a Browns-Steelers game. I haven't played one of those since I think the week 1 of 1989 might have been the first game I played. I'm not even sure if it's on camera. But that's what we're going to play right now. Since I get Miami Vice off my TV, I don't like to see people get shot and killed like that. Instead, we're going to Dateline NBC where people get shot and killed. So there we go. All right. So I've already rolled the dice. Browns are kicking off. In real life, the Browns won this game a ton to not very much. Here's something interesting, though. Pittsburgh's starting quarterback is not Bobby Knight Train Lane for this game. He's a 4. For whatever reason, Pittsburgh has started a guy who we're seeing a lot on this channel. Did not realize how many teams this guy played for. We're going to see Earl Morrall, who was with Detroit for most of this season. In fact, after this game, week 2, he doesn't start again for Pittsburgh. He only plays 2 games. So my guess is he got shipped off to Detroit pretty quick. And if you look, I'm going to pull this up. If you look at this game, here's the actual stats for the game. The Browns won this game 45-12, so they won pretty big. Earl Morrall was not good. 7-22, 158, and 4 picks, which is probably why they shipped him off. They also have, so they have Earl Morrall, they have Night Train Lane, and they have Len Dawson. Like, what is happening here? This is so strange to me. But if we look at Earl Morrall, I love this. If we look at Earl Morrall, I just recently played with him with the 1965 New York Giants, right here. Today I'm going to play with him with the 1958 Pittsburgh Steelers. You can say he played 2 games with Pittsburgh, and he was with Detroit for 9 games. Looks like he didn't start any of those games. So he must have been super young here. Yeah, it's his 3rd season. But later on, I'm going to play with him with the 1972 Dolphins. Like, this is amazing. I love this. This is why I love having all these weird seasons that are all scattered apart here. So we're going to play Pittsburgh Earl Morrall against the Browns. You got Milt Plum. Jim Brown on this team. He's a 5. That's great. Pittsburgh's got some pretty good offensive players, though. They got JT, John Thomas Tracy. He's a 4 halfback. Let me bring up the sheets here. So we'll start with Pittsburgh. They are a 38, but they're actually a 37 for this game because I have Bobby Lane in there as a 4. We're going to go Morrall as a 3. So they're a 37 for this game. On offense, they've got a bunch of 4s and 3s. Jimmy Orr on this team. Paul Younger. I don't really know these guys' names very well. We look at the defense. You got Dale Dodrell as a 5. You got Jack Butler as a 5. They're a 40 on defense. That's a pretty good defense. They got 4 guys that are A receivers. McLaren is an A on short passes. Ray Matthews is an A on the medium and long stuff. They got 4 guys that run the ball. So overall, pretty good team. The Browns. They got Jim Smith, whoever that is. That's also the name of my boss's boss at work. I'm probably not the same guy. Mike McCormick. You got Gene Hickerson, Lou Groza playing left tackle and kicking. Bobby Mitchell. Jim Brown, of course, Milt Plum. Some pretty good players here. 2 A receivers. Only 1, though, on short passes. Ray Renfro's an A on medium and long. You got 5 guys that are running the ball, including the quarterback. It's really blurry for me, but that's because I'm not wearing my glasses. I hope it's not blurry for you. On defense, you got him as 40 against the pass, 42 against the run. This ought to be fun. So the Browns are going to be +3 against the pass. They're going to be +5 against the run, but I can't find my +5 card. It's going to be in one of these packs. So we'll play with +4. And then Pittsburgh's going to be -1 against run and pass when they're on defense. So let's get started here. Let's see how far we can get before my pizza shows up. Browns are going to kick off, so we'll bring out Lou the Toe. And again, he is an offensive tackle 3, but he's also our kicker and our kickoff guy. And we're using the K column for both, which I find kind of strange, but it looks like the way it's written. All right, an 11 right off the bat for Groza. That'll be a 3. And that is going to be a 69-09. I did change it. People have told me in the comments that they kicked off from the 40 back then. So I changed it in the comments. This is actually going to go 9 yards deep into the end zone and will not be returned. So Groza, 69-09, but it's not going to be returned. All right, so we're going to kick off return. 09 is going to be Dick Christie. And he'll go 0 and continue. So Pittsburgh's going to start 1st and 10 at their own 20. And here we go. Earl Morrall again. I feel like I got to go to 72 and play week 2 of the Dolphins and get him out again for a third time in a row here. Because I just played with him with the Giants. I think I had a Giants-Dallas game a couple games ago, and I just played with him from 65. So, all right, let's get started here. So Pittsburgh is a 54-46. But really, they're 55-45 run. So 1 through 11, we runs for them. The Browns, actually, though, look at that. They are a 70% running team. So 1 through 14 on the dice are going to be runs for the Browns. All right, so Pittsburgh is 1 through 11. 1 through 6 will be inside. 7 through 11 is outside. 12 to 17 will be short passes. 18, 19 are medium. 20 is long. That's how we'll play it. And you can see it. Yep, all right, we got a 9. So Pittsburgh's going to start with an outside run. Right there. And move this over here so I can see it and hear it. I'm going to count on my dog to let me know when the pizza's here because he barks at everything. So we're going to count on him. All right, so we got an outside run. All right, a 56 for the Browns defense is going to be AS. And you're going to see me squinting a lot because my glasses are in the other room. I don't feel like going to get them. 24 is going to be Tommy Tracy. JT. Oh. Wait, it says John Thomas, Tom the Bomb Tracy. I wrote Tom Tracy here. What does this thing say? Run. It says Tom Tracy. So I'm not going to call him John Tom. I'm going to call him JT. But all right, John Tracy's going to run the ball against an AS on the outside. Does he go outside? Yes, he does. All right, so Tracy. 14. Right off the bat, we have a 14. That's a 25. That is no gain. And Tracy is going to stretch it out down the line of scrimmage and get pushed out of bounds. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. And we'll stay with the standard offense. We're going to get an 18. We're going to go medium pass. Look at Earl Morrall. Going to come out and try and throw the ball. It's so funny because Earl Morrall was terrible with the Giants, if I remember correctly. He's terrible with Pittsburgh. He didn't play much for Detroit when they traded for him. But didn't he take over for Bob Greasy in 72 and basically take the Dolphins undefeated? I think he played most of those games. All right, medium pass now. All right, we have a 15. 15 is going to be an AD. 64 is Dick Christie. That sounds like a private detective name. Well, probably because it's Dick. But I do like that name. I might use that in a book. All right, we're going to go C for Dick Christie, and it is an AD. So we're going to go BD here. All right, so medium pass BD. Earl Morrall to Dick Christie. Go. 54 for Morrall. That is, it's a 25, and his first pass is intercepted. And remember, he had 4 of these in real life. There's number 1. That's a W64. All right, here we go. 45. That's going to be 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Holy cow. That's going to be Morrall to Christie. -7. But it's going to be picked off. Let's see who got it for the Browns. $56. That's going to be... I didn't do the... Oh, man. I didn't do the locators. I just put the numbers in. All right, so if we have to guess here, 5 and 6 is 11, 11 8 is 19, 25 30. So it's pretty close. 56, we're going to make it Jim Schaffner, who I think was a head coach at some point. In fact, was he on that Giants team that I just played with? I think he might have been on that Giants team I just played with. Oh, it's weird. It's a small world here. Where's Jim Schaffner? Oh, speaking of Pittsburgh, there's Chuck Noll on the Browns. I had no idea he played for the Browns. I always thought he looked exactly like my grandpa. All right, there's Jim Schaffner right there. All right, so he's a W5. He's going to get this interception, and he does not have much in the way of runs. Everything's 25 to 30. Even 11 and 66 or 25. This should be no gain. 45, it's a 14, and oh, he's going to get 9 yards on the return. The Browns are going to have 1st and goal at the 4 after the first pass interception. So Schaffner's going to get 9, and it's going to be 1st and goal at the 4 for the Browns here. Again, they won this game 45 to 12 in real life, and my games go higher scoring, so mostly. The last one didn't, but so we'll see what happens here. All right, Browns again, 70-30. So they're going to run the ball 1 to 14. 1 to 7 will be inside. 8 to 14 will be outside. 15, 16, 17 will be short. 18, 19 medium, and 20 is long. And we're going to start off with an 8, and that's going to be an outside run. There it is. And Jim Brown is 11 to 42 is Jim Brown. So he's going to get, I don't know, what is that? 2/3, a little over 2/3 of the carries, about 70% of the carries. Bobby Mitchell's going to get most of the rest, and the other 3 guys are going to kind of split there. So, all right, 41. 41 will be Jim Brown. And he does go around the, oh wait, does he? No, he's got a 4 and a 1 at, so he's an inside runner only. So we're going to flip to inside. And 56 is going to be an AS. So Jim Brown on the inside run. It's a 16, and that'll be a 22. And he's going to get 2 yards. He'll get halfway there and get taken down by the Steelers. I got to see how Jim Brown did in this game. In real life, whoops, that's not the I wanted. It's this. How did he do? Jim Brown in this game. Oh, there he is. He went 17 for 129 and 3 touchdowns, 3 catches for 17 yards. All right, so he might get touchdown number 1 on this next play. Here we go. And we'll go standard. And we're gonna get a 19, so that's a medium pass, but I only have short pass here. So we're gonna go short pass on 2nd and goal from the 2. And we're gonna get a 15. 15 is gonna be Ray Renfro, and again, he's a B on short passes. 64. 64 is CS. We'll leave it right at CS. So Milt Plum's gonna roll out, look for Renfro. 31, that's a 17, and that is incomplete. All right, so Plum to Renfro. Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and goal at the 2. We'll go back to standard, and we'll get an outside run. Again, I'm going to change it to inside if it comes up with Brown. Brown and Leroy Bolden is another one, and so is Renfro. So most of these running backs only run inside. So 16, that'll be Jim Brown. So we'll go inside. 42 is a CS. So Jim Brown. A 62. Oh, it's a 25, and he's stuffed for no gain. And it's going to be 4th and goal, and they'll bring out Lou the Toe. And he'll try a very short, I guess it's probably a 2-yard field goal back then. But for me, it's a 19-yard field goal. So Groza, like I said before, I feel like the cards are made to use the same columns that they did when it was 10 yards. The goalpost was at the goal line versus in the back of the end zone. So I just trust the cards. So Groza with a 25. 25 is a 9. And a 9 is a very short field goal, and it is good. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead. They couldn't capitalize on the interception with a touchdown, but they'll take the field goal. Where are you at? There you are. Boom. It's 3-0 Cleveland. And let's go ahead and kick it off here. 32 for Groza is a 15. And that is going to be 45-0-10. That's going to take us to the 5-yard line, I think. I'm so used to doing the math in my head from the 35 that it's going to throw me a little bit here. So it was 45-0-10. Oh, it's the 15. There you go. All right, so 0-10 is our OB. That's going to be Billy Reynolds for Pittsburgh on the return. It's a 33 for Reynolds, and that's a 9, and he's going to get 28 yards on the return. So Reynolds with a good return. Give Pittsburgh good field position here. 28 yards. And it is 1st and 10. They're out to their own 43-yard line. Let's flip back to Pittsburgh here. All right, here we go. Back to Pittsburgh. All right. Again, they're 1 to 11 are their run plays, and this is going to be an inside run. All right. right, a 45 on your defense is BS. 51, that's going to be Tank Younger. Paul Tank Younger. He's a fullback. He only goes up the middle. You can tell by the even numbers that it's good numbers. So he only does inside runs. Plays both sides. I was talking to my dad about this a couple nights ago about how these guys played so many positions back then. There you go. All right, so we'll go Tank Younger now. Fullback 3. 51. And 45 was what? BS. All right, so Younger on the inside run. A 13, that's a 27. And he is going to hit in the backfield and lose a yard. So Younger, going to lose 1. And it's going to be second down and 11. Let's go short pass heavy here. And it is going to be a 17. That'll be a short pass. All right. 54. 54 is AG, so that's a very good defense to throw on. 52 is Paul Younger. He's a C, though, so we'll make it a BG. It's going to be Morrall to Younger. 64 for Morrall. Oh, it's a 36, and we have a 2-yard completion, but we have a penalty. Flags come down. I got to see if this game's on YouTube. I'm going to have to watch it. All right, it's a TH. 42 on the TH is going to be a 6, and that is holding on the defense, and that is 5 yards and an automatic first down. So Pittsburgh's going to get a first down here. All right, first and 10 now up to their 47-yard line. And let's go back to our standard offense. It's going to be an 8. That's an outside run. A lot of running in this game. It's probably going to be a quick one. All right, a 14 on defense is not good. That's a BD. And then a 25 is going to be Tom Tracy. So Tom Tracy, he goes outside. No, yeah, he goes outside. So he's a BD. All right, here we go. Tracy. Oh, a 66, and a 66 is a 1. And he is gone for a 53-yard touchdown. Oh, look at that. Pittsburgh answers him right back. 53 yards for Tracy. And just like that, we've only run a handful of plays here. It's already 6-3. And let's bring out Tommy Miner. Tom Miner is your kicker, kickoff guy. He's also a tight end 1, but he doesn't catch any passes. So he'll just be kicking, and that's it. All right, the extra point, 42. 9 should be good, and it is. So Pittsburgh takes a 7-3 lead, just like that. So it doesn't matter how good the cards are. If the dice are rolling 66, that'll affect the game a lot more than the actual cards. All right, let's kick it off with Miner. Whoa, screw my dice. Uh-oh, I think I finally lost one. Oh, man. I have a vent down here in my floor, and it's easily big enough for dice to fall through. And I think I just lost an orange one. All right, well, let me get another one. Where are my dice? Where are my spare dice? Are they down here? Oops. All right, now I have to pause long enough to find an orange die. Hang on a sec. All right, got one. Okay. All right, so let's re-roll it here. I forgot what I think I rolled an outside run. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, lots of low. Oh, look at that. The dice are rolling well there. So we're going to have an 11. An 11. Oh, we're rolling. Wait, what are we rolling here? I've already forgot what we're doing. We're kicking off. That's what we're doing. Boy, my head. I got pizza on the brain, people. Bear with me here. All right, we're kicking off. Miner, 45. 45 is, it's a 33, and that's going to be ugly. We're going to have a 46-0-10, so it wasn't as bad as I thought. That's a fumble number, but you can't fumble on a kickoff. So 46-0-10. Tommy Miner kicks it. It's going to be taken up to 14 by Bobby Mitchell. Oops. So Bobby Mitchell for the Browns. Going to take it. And it's a 13. 13 is a 32. And what is this? 32. We have an RP9. So we have a rare play. An RP9. All right, so we got our book out for the RP9. We got a 5. Low kick. Karam's off of 04 to D11, who recovers at the spot the ball was kicked. So Pittsburgh's going to get a turnover here, right? D11 is the kicking team, right? Defense. Yeah. So it's going to go down as a fumble. So 04 for Cleveland is going to be Art Hunter. He's the center. So Art Hunter. So it's going to go. Let's see. We're going to go 0 yards, then Cleveland fumbles. Wait, let's cancel. Kickoff return. Why am I on kickoff return? Oh, I am way out of sorts here. All right, so kickoff. All right, so Tom Miner. And we're going to go 0 yards. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go I don't want to hurt his stats, though. What's the best way to do this? Yeah, let's go 0 yards. And then we'll go here. It's going to hit Art Hunter. He's going to fumble. Pittsburgh's going to recover it. And it's going to be who? Was it D11? Is that what it was? D11. I think D11 is our OC. Yeah, I think D11 is... Or no, that's the kicker, actually. I think D11 is the kicker. Kickoffs. Kickoff coverage. It's the kicker. Yeah, so your kicker, Tommy Miner, is going to recover it. And I believe it said does he recover it or fall on it? RP9, he will recover at the spot it was kicked, so he's got a chance to run here. So let's get Tom Miner back out on the fumble return. 51 is a 27, and he'll get nothing and like it. But he's going to get... Pittsburgh has the ball right there at the 40. So they just put 7 on the board. They got another chance here. All right. And they're going to go with an outside run. All right, 36 on defense is a BS. 63 is going to be Leo Elter. He's our fullback, halfback 2. His nickname is Ducky. Went to Duquesne. I'm going to assume that means Duquesne and Villanova. And, yeah, he'll be 95 this year. 96 this year. Wow, okay. All right, so Leo Elder is going to run it against a BS. And does Leo Elter go outside? Yes. 15. 15's a 17, and he'll pick up 7 yards. So Elter for 7. And it's going to be 2nd and 3. What a start to this game. Holy cow. Each team now with a turnover. Pittsburgh's going to go 15. That's a short pass. Bring Earl Morrall back into this game. All right, 31. That'll be a CS. And a 32 is going to be Jack McLaren, and he's an A. So we'll make this a BS. So we're going to go Morrall to McLaren. Oh, my goodness. It's a 2. And he'll get 42 yards. And the dice are loving Pittsburgh right now. 42 yards. It's going to be a first down. 1st and 10 at the Browns 11. Pittsburgh threatening to go up big here early on. And all we have is short pass, so we'll go standard offense. All passes are short passes. And we'll get a 7. That's going to be an outside run. All right, a 52. 52 is a CD. 56 is Dick Christie. So Dick Christie on a CD. 31. Oh, it's a 20. And he'll get 2 yards on the run. Get him inside the 10. Oh, you know what? I looked at the wrong board. Hold on. That could be more. Outside run, 31 was a 17. And he'll actually get 4 yards. Now they're inside. I was looking at the goal line to 9. They were at the 11. Now they're inside. So now we'll go goal line 9. It's going to be 2nd and 6 at the 7. Again, all passes are short passes. We're running the same play. Outside run again. All right, a 43. 43 is CD. 46. 46 is Tank Younger now. And he only goes inside. So this is going to be an inside run. Tank Younger against a CD. It's a 24. And that's a 19. And he'll get, he gets stuffed at the line. No gain at all. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. And we'll go short pass heavy. And all we have is short pass. So we'll just roll these dice. 15. 15 is going to be AD. 33. 33 is going to be Jack McLaren again. So he's an A. So what was it? An AD. So we'll just stay right at AD, right? Yeah, AD. Short pass. Right here. There it is. Yeah. So AD. All right. There we go. 42 for Morrall is a 20, and that'll be incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down, and now it's Pittsburgh's time to bring out their kicker to try to capitalize on a turnover and try to get a field goal. So this is going to be Tom Miner, the guy that recovered the fumble. 24. Oh, no, 24 is a 31. Are we having another rare play? 31 on an extra kick from here. It's it's good, but we have a penalty. Oh, if it was the second quarter, yes. But we have a penalty, TM. So it's good, but we have a TM. 61. That's going to be false start on the offense. The play never actually happened. The Browns will take that, move them back 5. False start. And the last play was a run, so there will be 15 seconds off the clock. 4th and 11 now, back at the 12. Bring out Miner again for another try. A 14. Oh, no, 14 is a 13. And it is no good. Look at that. 13's a rough one because, look, 9. From 0 to 9, 9, 7. But then you get into these columns, and that's where we're at. It's going to be no good. And they're going to miss the field goal. They're going to miss that chance to capitalize. So, who is that? That was Tommy Miner. No good on the kick. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20 now. No harm, no foul on that fumble. All right. They're going to go standard. And, a 20. So they're going to go deep. Our boy Milt Plum going to look deep. We'll do the deep pass this one time. But if it's incomplete, I'll be calling plays. All right, there we go. Long pass. And, look at all those. I rolled all 1s. Now I've all rolled all 6s. So the defense is definitely waiting for it. And it's going to be Frank Clark. And he is a C, but I'm guaranteeing it's a CD. Yes, it is. So it's going to be a CD. So really no chance to complete this. He needs an 11 or a 66. And other than that, there's nothing. So it's a 52 doesn't sound good. It's a 20. It's intercepted. W71 for Milt Plum. Oh, the arm punt on 1st down is never a good strategy there, guys. So W71, 65. And that is it's a 4-yard. Oh, no, wait. W671. There it is. 60. It's a 15-yard pass, so it's not very deep. Plum to Clark for 15, and it's going to be picked off. Who got it? 22 for Pittsburgh, and that's going to be Dale Dodrill, the 5. He's a defensive rated player 5. Where's he? There he is, a middle linebacker. W2 QS5. Milt Plum tried to get a little cute there. On the return, he'll get 8 yards. and set up Pittsburgh nicely for new field position to make up for that kick they just had, that missed kick. All right, 1st and 10 Pittsburgh at the Browns 27. 8.5 to go in this first quarter. I've used just about every possible column you can use so far in the game. We've had so many different things going on here. All right, it's going to be a 12. That'll be a short pass for Pittsburgh. All right, a 23. 23 is a CG. Yikes, a 43. 43 for Pittsburgh is, another A. No, it's a B. Ray Matthews, he's a B on short passes and an A on everything else. So he's going to be a B. And our defense was, again, what? 23? CG. That's where we'll stay. 34 for Morrall. And 19, and that's going to be incomplete. So Morrall is going to miss. I think my pizza's here. I'll be back in a little while. All right, I'm back. Got my glasses. Ate some dinner. Changed the TV. Dateline just wasn't doing for me. We went to an old favorite. We went to Perry Mason. R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. All right, that last play, hopefully we can stabilize things because it's really weird. Just weird things going on this first half of this first quarter. Let's try to stabilize it here. Earl Morrall, that pass was incomplete to Ray Matthews. So let's add that. I have no idea what the down resistance is. It's been a while since I looked at this. All right. 2nd and 10. The Browns 27 after the turnover. So we'll go standard here. And we'll get a 4. That'll be an inside run. All right. On the inside run. 24. 24 is BS. Or actually, that's a 42, isn't it? 42 is CS. 51 is Tank Younger. Tank Younger on the inside run against the CS. 56. 56 is a 22. Tank Younger will get 1 yard on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 9. All right, 3rd and 9. Let's go short pass heavy here. And we will get a short pass. 56 on your defense. 56 is an AS, and it's going to be Jimmy Orr. Jimmy Orr is an A. So we'll stay at AS on this short pass. All right, Morrall looking for Jimmy Orr. 45 for Morrall. 45 is a 13. And we have an F34. We have a fumble possibility. We're going to roll the orange die. 1 through 4 means the fumble counts. 5 through 20 means it doesn't. And it is a 14. That fumble will not count. So we'll use the result of the F34 to determine the result of the play. 65. Oh, he's going to lose 5 yards on the sack. So who's going to get him for the Browns? 25. That is going to be Don Colo. Colo getting into the backfield and getting him. There he is. Don Colo. Oh, he's a 5. He's a defensive end. Defensive like a 5. He's a 4 against the run, but a 5 against the pass. QS3. Oh, look at that. He's 100 years old. That's so impressive. All right. So Don Colo gets the sack. It's a loss of 5, and Pittsburgh's going to have a 4th down here. Boy, no wonder they got rid of Earl Morrall. He wasn't even good when I played with the Giants either. I bet he's good with Miami. Wow. All right. 31. So we have 46, 47, 48-yard field goal now for Tommy Miner. And that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Let's see. Oh, a 41. That's an 11. And that is certainly no good. And Pittsburgh's going to miss 2 field goals in a row now, including a short one. And the Browns will take over. 1st down, throwing 38. Dodging another bullet there. I'm going to go standard. And it's a 6. That'll be an inside run. All right. 32, that'll be Jim Brown, partially because that's his number and partially because, that's in the locator column. 44 on defense is an AG. So Jim Brown against an AG. Oh, my. That's a 33, and that is a 6. Wow, he'll only get 11 yards on that. Wow, that's pretty amazing. He doesn't have a K column. I think he has a K column in 1965, but not in 58, so he'll get 11. I expected a K column there. All right, first and 10 now up to the 49. Another 6, another inside run. And it's going to be a 42. That's going to be Brown again. 62 on defense is an AS. Okay. 44 this time. 15, that's going to be a 16-yard gain now for Jim Brown. Dice are kind of flipping over to Cleveland's favor here. It's going to be first and 10 down to Pittsburgh's 35. Milt Plum, 0-2 with an interception. All the yards coming from Jim Brown. And we're going to, that's going to be an outside run. All right, 32, back to Brown. Who's that? Brown. 12 is going to be a CD. So Jim Brown against a CD. Oh, my goodness. That's a 66, and he is gone. 3 straight doubles for Brown. That's a 35-yard touchdown run. Cleveland's going to go back on top, 9-7. And Jim Brown did it all on that drive. I think he had all the rushing yards, whatever. I don't know where they took over. But they have 64 yards rushing right now, and I'm betting it was all Jim Brown on that drive. Let's kick the extra point. We'll bring out Lou the Toe. 21. That'll be an 11. And that'll be good. And it's going to be 10-7 Cleveland. And we're going to kick it off with Lou the Toe. 63. 63 is a 25. And 25 is a touchback. I knew that, but the 63 threw me. So Lou the Toe is going to kick it 70 yards. It'll go out of the back of the end zone. Pittsburgh will take over first and 20. 5:45 to go in the first quarter. And it is going to be a 12. That'll be a short pass. So now Earl Morrall. I might have to work in Bobby Night Train Lane. Or actually, I might work in Lenny Dawson because I think he played in this game a little bit. So maybe I'll work him in if Morrall's really bad. I mean, he's 1 of 4 for 42 yards. And he's had an interception so far. 65 is an AS. I'm sorry, 61 is a BS. And 65 is Dick Christie. He's a C, so we'll make it a CS. We'll go Morrall to Christie. 32. Oh, it's a 20, and it's going to be incomplete. And Earl Morrall's just flirting with those interceptions. All right, let's make it second and 10. A 1. That'll be an inside run. $43. 43 is CD, and 21 is Tommy Tracy. Tom Tracy against a CD on the inside run. 31. 31 is going to be a 17, and he'll get 6 yards. Make it 3rd and 4. I kind of think a run play here for Pittsburgh is their best bet. So instead of going short pass heavy on 3rd and 4, I'm just going to go standard. We're going to short pass anyway. I don't know if that's the best idea. All right, a 25. 25 is an AD. And a 51. 51 is Paul Younger. He's a C, so make it a BD. And we will go Morrall kicking it out to our fullback. Oh, a 54. It's a 25 again. And he's picked off again. W59 this time. 65. That is a 1-yard pass. So Morrall to Younger. 1 yard, but it's intercepted. And it'll be intercepted by 21. Oh, here we go again. I forgot to do the locator numbers for those guys. So let's see. 5 would be 11 to 16 or 11 to 15. So it's going to be Don Paul. Don Paul will get the interception. Who had the last one? Didn't he have the... that was Schaffner with the last one. So this is Donnie Paul. Where you at, Don Paul? Are you even on the team? There he is. Cornerback. Starting cornerback. He's a 4, W4. Oh, he got some low numbers. He's got some 8s and 9s there on his return. Let's see what he can do with it. It's a 24. 24. Oh, it's a 26. And he is going to gain 1 yard on the interception return. But the Browns are going to have great field position. 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 26. Let's see. Where are you at, Don? There he is. And he'll get 1. Right? Yeah. All right, Browns now 1st and 10 at the 26. They're going to start with a, what is that, a 6 or a 9? That's a 9. That'll be an outside run. All right, a 62. 62 is going to be Lou Carpenter. Lou Carpenter is a halfback 3. And a 21. It's a BS. So Lou Carpenter on the outside run. Does he go outside? Yes. 15 for Sweet Lou. That's a 17, and he'll get 4 yards on the run. So Carpenter with 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6 now, down to the 22. And they're going to go inside run this time. Again, if you missed earlier, which I don't know why you would have, but if you missed earlier, the Browns are a 70% running team that year. They ran the ball 475 times, only threw it 206. So 70-30 is what I'm playing here. That means 1 through 14 on the dice or run plays. That's 70% of my dice rolls. So we're a 66. Who are we going to? We're going to Leroy Bolden. And he only runs outside. So we're going to flip over to outside run. Little jet sweep action here. 23 on your defense is a CD. So Leroy Bolden. 32, that can't be good. That's a 25. That's no gain. He gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Jim Brown's on the sideline going, guys, I still play for this team. And it's going to be 3rd down and 6. We'll go standard. Same with the Browns. It's going to be a short pass, but same with the Browns. And Steelers both. They're probably a running the game, or running the ball. It's probably a little bit smarter of a move on 3rd and like 3, 4, 5, 6 yards. In this case, the Browns are going to get a short pass anyway. All right, a 65. 65 is going to be Frank Clark. He's a C. The last time they threw to him, it was intercepted. 42 is CS, so we'll stay at CS. We're going to go Plum to Clark. 33 for Milt. Plum is a 5. He'll get 9 yards and go out of bounds. It'll be a 1st down. All right, 3.5 to go in this 1st quarter. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. All right, we got a little bit of time here. All right, 1st and 10 on the 13. All passes are short passes, including that. Oh, that's going to be an outside run, since the Browns are a 70% running team. .42, that'll be Jim Brown. So we're going to go inside. And a 43 is a BD. So Pittsburgh looking for a pass here. 62. It's a 25. It's no gain. So Brown is stacked up at the line there on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Again, all passes are short passes. Wait, was that a short pass? No, that was the last play. Yeah, that was the last play. Yeah, that was the last. Okay, so here we go. We got all passes are short passes. This is going to be a 15. That'll be a short pass. That was Milt Plum's first completion that he had. He's 1 of 3 for 9 yards and a pick. 25 on your receiver. That's going to be Bobby Mitchell. He's a C. Really? Bobby Mitchell's a C. Wow, okay. 24. How old is Bobby Mitchell? He's like 23 during this game. So he's young. 24 is a BS. Make it a CS. We'll go Plum to Mitchell. Oh, a 43. That's going to be an 18. That'll be incomplete. Make it 3rd and 10. And I'm going to stay standard with the Browns because, again, Jim Brown with the ball in his hands, probably a better bet than Milt Plum throwing the ball on 3rd and 10. So we'll go standard. And we'll get an inside run. All right, 44. That's not going to be Jim Brown. That'll be Bobby Mitchell. And it looks like Bobby Mitchell only goes outside, so we'll flip it again. 33 on your defense. Oh, they're waiting for it. It's a BG. So they got Brown and Mitchell out there, and Pittsburgh said they're going to run the ball. So it's a BG. 52 for Mitchell's a 21. That's not going to be enough. In fact, he's going to get stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and the Browns take it to 4th down. Where's Bobby Mitchell? There he is. It'll be 4th and 10, 13. We're going to make it a 30-yard field goal attempt here for Lou Groza. Oh, a 41. Yikes. That's an 11. We're at the 13. It's only good from the 11, so it's no good. And the field goal quality is not great today from either team. And Pittsburgh's going to take the ball back over after not giving up any points. 1st and 10 on their 20. The game stabilized a little bit, but it's getting a little weird again. Pittsburgh's going to start with an outside run. All right, a 12. 12 is going to be a CD. 24 is Tom Tracy, and he'll go either side, outside or inside. So CD, Tom Tracy. 56. 56 to 24. He'll get 1. Trying to figure out how the Browns scored so many points in this game in real life because so far not good. All right, 2nd and 9. We're going to go inside run. 36. 36 is a BS. And 15, that'll be Tracy. So Tracy on a BS. Inside run. 65, it's a 29. Oh my, he'll lose a yard. He will lose the yard he just got. All right, 3rd and 10. I'm going to pass the ball this time. We'll go Morrall on an let's see, that would have been short pass. That's a medium pass. So Morrall's going to throw it down the field a little bit here. And it's a 65 on the defense. That's a BS. 32 is Jack McLaren, and he's a B on medium passes. So we'll stay at BS. So Morrall to McLaren. 64 is a 36. We have an F42 and a TH. We have a fumble possibility and a penalty. Let's check the penalty first. 44, that's going to be on the defense. That's pass interference. But we have an F42, so let's see what the F42 is. 65. Oh, wait, I gotta roll for it. So F42, 1 to 4 means the fumble counts. And it is going to not count. So now we'll roll for the F42. It's a 25. And that's going to be it's a 6-yard loss on a sack. So in this case, we're going to take the penalty. It's a medium pass. We're going to pretend it was basically incomplete. We'll do the medium pass. So with a medium pass, I think that you roll both dice and you double it. And that gives you the distance of the penalty, I think is how that works. Let's see. Let's see. Or do not throw. Okay, wait. So enforce as follows. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. If the passer never threw the ball or did not throw a pass line of scrimmage, disregard. There's no penalty. So there's no penalty. That's a 6-yard sack. Wow. Thank you, APBA. Getting the sack for the Browns is Galen Fiss. Never heard of him. 58. We're getting back to where I really hadn't heard of a lot of players. 65, I know the players, but not so much with 58. That's going to make it 4th and 16, and Pittsburgh's going to have to punt. Bring out Jimmy Orr, your star receiver. He's also your punter. Oh, a big punt now. 4. What is that, like 54 D10 maybe? Oh, 52 D10. So 52 from Jimmy Orr. D10 is going to be Kenny Cons. He's your return guy. Back in Cleveland's own 34-yard line. 43 for Cons. It's a 33. And we're going to have a fumble. And this game cannot stabilize. We have an F3. And I don't got to roll the dice. That counts. I don't roll the dice for special teams plays. F3. Let's see what happens here. 51. That is a 19-yard return, a fumble, and it's going to be 0-11. So who is 0-11 on punt returns? Punt return. Oh, it's the kicking team. So Pittsburgh's going to recover a fumble after a 19-yard return. And that's going to be is that the up back? No, that is the punter. Holy cow. So Jimmy Orr hustles down. Holy cow. All right, so our punt return is Kenny Cons, 19. He'll fumble, and Pittsburgh will pick it up, and it's going to be Jimmy Orr. 45 for Jimmy Orr. Oh, it's a 34. And we have an F5. Come on. I'm getting tired. This game is exhausting. 26. And that's going to be 7 D9. So he'll gain 7. And D9 is that still the punting team or is that the kicking team? That's the receiving team. So the Browns are going to re-recover it. That's what I rolled. 26. What was it? There. I already forgot what number it was. F5, I think. I rolled a 26. Yeah, 7 yards. And then Jimmy Orr is going to fumble. And Cleveland recovers it. D9 on your punt coverage. Let's see. Punt returns. It's going to be your same starting unit. It's going to be Don Paul. Don Paul's going to recover it. He's a cornerback 4. We just had him a minute ago. 14, and that is an 18. And he'll get nothing on the recovery. And I need a break to breathe. So Don Paul's going to pick it up. And he's going to get hit right where he grabs it. The Browns take over 1st and 10 on their own 46. Whew, man. All right. Let's just hope for an inside run here. And we're going to get an inside run. Now you're talking. You got to stabilize things. Jeez. All right, a 62. That's not going to be Brown. That's Luke Carpenter. And a 22. That's going to be a BG. This is sweet Luke Carpenter. 24. That's a 24. And it is nothing. Nothing at all. So that's at least the 4th straight Browns offensive play that's gone for no yards. And that's going to end the quarter. Ooh, thank God. 10-7 Cleveland after all that mess. We've had like 5 turnovers. It's going to be 2nd and 10 on the 46. We're going to go. This time we'll go outside run. 53. 53 is going to be Lou Carpenter again. 62. It's an AS. We're in the second quarter now. 55 for Lou is a 17, and Lou is going to get 11 yards and a first down. So Carpenter for 11. I got to figure out what were Milt Plum's stats in this game. How bad was he? 13 of 14 for 197 and 2. That's not going to happen in this game. Preston Carpenter, 7 of 131 and a touchdown. Yeah, I don't see that happening in this game too much. All right, because sweet Milt Plum's already 1 of 4 for 9 yards and a pick. So 1st and 10 down to Pittsburgh's 43. And we're going to go this time with an outside run. Or another outside run. All right, a 13. There's Jim Brown. Let's make it an inside run. And a 25. 25 is an AG. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. It's an 11, and Jim Brown's going to get 4 yards on the run. Or, I'm sorry, 10 yards on the run. Wow, an 11 only gets the great Jim Brown 10 yards. Wow. I mean, it was an AG, but it would only been 12 yards. Had it been an A? Oh, actually, it's 12 yards. We're in the second quarter now, so it is going to be 12 yards. But holy cow, an 11. That should be a touchdown. Man, what was his rookie year? I have a 1958 Jim Brown football card. 1958 Philadelphia is the brand. What was his rookie year? Was like, what, 54, 55, somewhere in there? He should be better than that. Wow. All right. 1st and 10 to 31. It's going to be another inside run. 53, that's going to be Lou Carpenter. 15. 15 is AG. 16 for Lou is a 24. He'll get 3 yards. So Carpenter gets 3. 2nd and 7 now, down to the 28. 17, we're going to go short pass. Give Milt a chance. We're at the 28, so we're here now. All right, a 13. That'll be Ray Renfro. He's a B. 62 is AS, so we'll leave it right at AS. So Plum to Renfro. 36 for Milton is a 17. It's complete for 4 yards. So Milt gets it to Renfro for 4. He looks like the deep threat. He just got 4 yards. 3rd and 3 now. 24. And it'll be an outside run. Actually, it's an inside run. 1 through 7 is an inside run for Cleveland. 61. 31. 61. Not Jim Brown again. Lou Carpenter again. Tom Tracy, CS. Or I'm sorry, 31 is a CS. So Lou Carpenter against the CS on 3rd and 3. 36. And it's a 24. And it is 2 yards. They're going to come up a yard short. And that was Carpenter for 2. And there's a 22. 39-yard attempt for Lou Groza. Let's do it. 22 for Sweet Lou. That's a 7. And the 22. And it is good from 26 and in. So that will be good. And it's going to be 13-7 Cleveland after the Lou Groza field goal. And they're going to kick it off with Lou Groza. 21. 21 is an 11. And that's going to be 57-09. So it's down to the 3. All right, down to the 3. So it's going to be Dick Christie is your kick returner. 13 for Christie. Oh, it's a 31. Uh-oh. 31 is, it's 25 yards, but we have a TK. We have a penalty. And the Pittsburgh is the offensive team on this kick return. So we have 25 yards and a TK. 56. Oh, it's going to be holding on Pittsburgh. So it's 25-yard return. So I have 25. I actually have 26 dice. So if a 6 comes up on the red die, I'll re-roll. And no, actually, no, I won't. No, I will just take it here. So here we go. So he's going to get 7 yards on the return, and then the holding is going to happen there. So 7 yards for Dick Christie, and they're at the 10. So it's going to be a half the distance penalty. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. And it'll be on the kickoff. No first down marker in play. No time. Holding. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 5 for Pittsburgh. Way back at their own 5 here. 12 minutes to go in this quarter. And we're going to go inside run. All the way back inside their own 14. All right, a 41. 41 is an AS. 62 is going to be not Lou Carpenter. It's going to be Dick Christie. Not Lou Christie, Dick Christie. Here we go. 66! It's a 5. 41 was an AS. He'll get... Oh, he's an outside run guy then if it's a 5. On an AS, he's going to get 20 yards. So Christie gets around the end, starts heading down the sideline, chugging away. Gets tackled at the 25. So Pittsburgh out of the shadow of their own end zone, which is good. And we have an outside run now. Whoa. 13 on your defense. 13 is CS. And 45 is Tank Younger. He only runs inside. So Tank Younger against a CS. There it is. 43 is a 14, and we have a fumble F24. So let's roll it. 1 through 4 means the fumble counts. And it's a 6. That fumble will not count, so let's check the F24. $42. And he'll get 2 yards on the run. So Tank Younger bobbles the ball as he takes a snap, but he holds on to it, and he gets through the line for 2. And it is going to be 2nd and 8 now for Pittsburgh. And we're going to go inside run. 41. 41's an AS. 62, Dick Christie again, and he only runs outside. So we'll go AS again. Oh my goodness. 33 for Dick Christie's an 8. He's only going to get 4 yards, though. Is that right? Oh, you know what? He only runs inside then. Yeah, he'll get 7 yards. He'll get 7. So Christie for 7. Make it 2nd and 3. 3rd and 1, actually. Make it 3rd and 1. Let's go big here. Keep the ball out of Morrall's hands. And it's going to be a 7. That'll be an inside run. 62. AS. 12 is Tracy. Tracy against an AS. 23. Uh-oh. 35. No gain, but we have a penalty. We have a TE. So let's check it here. 23. That's going to be on the offense. That is a holding penalty. Oof, boy. The Browns are going to take it because there's no way Pittsburgh's going to punt from there. I'm sorry, they're going to decline it because there's no way that Pittsburgh punts from there. So Christie gets stood up for no gain and make it 4th and 1 at the 34. And they're going to punt it away, bring out Jimmy Orr. 22 for Orr is a 4. And he is going to boom it 54 yards, D10. So Orr think that's Orr's second really nice punt. Browns, what's his name? It's going to be Kenny Collins at the 12. A 45. Oh, no, we have a 34. We have a possible fumble for like the 47th time in this game. So we have an F. Actually, we do have a fumble because I counted on special teams. So what was it? 45 is a 34. And 34 on the punt return is an F6. Let's see what we get here. 16. That is minus 11.09. So I believe, who is 09? So that's going to be the receiving team. Oh, it's the kicking team on punts. Wait a minute. Minus 11.09. Uh-oh. We have a potential touchdown alert here. That is the outside enforcer, your fourth wide receiver or your third corner. So let's go wide receiver is odd. It's going to be odd, so it's going to be your fourth wide receiver, and that's going to be Ray Matthews. All right, so it's going to go punt return, and he is going to – is that his second fumble? So he's going to go minus 11. He's going to fumble. Pittsburgh's going to recover at the 1-yard line. It's going to be Ray Matthews. And is he – oh, he's down here. Oh, God, look at all those low numbers. 15 is a 5, and he is going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. So Ray Matthews, what a wacky game. He'll get a yard. He'll get in the end zone, and Pittsburgh ties the score up 13-13. And we're going to kick the extra point with Tommy Miner. 33. 33 is a 5. A 5 is good, and Pittsburgh takes a 1-point lead. Oh, man. All right, 14-13. Let's kick it off with Miner. 61 this time. That's an 11. And that'll be 57.09, so it'll go down to the 3-yard line. I'm really scared for the Browns' return, guys. They've been awful. 57.09. I think this is going to be Bobby Mitchell. Or as it says on his card, Robert Cornelius Mitchell. What a great name. All right, so Bobby Mitchell from the 3. A 42. And that's going to be a 17. That's going to be a decent return. He's going to get 34 yards. 34 yards on the return. It was 40 in the first quarter, but it's 34 in the second quarter. And the Browns start 1st and 10 way out at their own 37-yard line. I got to be honest with you guys. This game's making me tired. 14. They're going to go short. No, they're going to go outside run. So outside run. 23 will be Jim Brown, so we will go back to inside. 53 is a CS. Jim Brown on the inside run. 21 is, it's a 27. And he'll get nothing stuffed at the line of scrimmage. The Browns' offense has kind of gone stagnant since Brown had that touchdown early on. But let's make it second down. 16, we're going to go short pass. 46. 46 is Jim Brown. He's a C. And 61 is a BS. So make it a CS. From Milk Plum to Jim Brown. 21. These dice rolls are awful now. 24, and it's picked off. W59. I'm so tired. Milk Plum to Jim Brown. W59. All right. 42. 29 yards on the pass, but it will be intercepted. Pittsburgh gets it at their own 34. Let's see who got it. 16 is going to be John Rieger. What is he? He is not a starter. Oh, yeah, he is. He's starting outside linebacker. Where's he at? There he is. Outside linebacker 3. W3, QS2. Oh, his birthday's 9/11. That's kind of sad. Let's see. Oh, he would have been 70 on that day, too. Wow. All right. So he's going to be your return guy on the pick. It's a 23. It's a 22. And he'll get 0. Tackled right where he caught the ball by Jim Brown. So Rieger. Oh, man. 0. Pittsburgh takes it back. First and 10 on the 34. They're up 14-13 in this game. In real life, the Browns won 45-13. All right, first play. It's an outside run. A very nice, simple, easy outside run. 42 and 42. 42 on the defense is a CS. 42 on your running back is Tank Younger, who only goes inside. So we'll go CS Tank Younger. 14 is a 19. And he'll get nothing. Oh, I'm sorry, he'll get 2. He'll hit the line of scrimmage and fall forward for 2 yards. And it's going to be 2nd and 8. 3, that's an inside run. 16. 66, that's going to be Leo Elter. Fullback 2. 16 is an AS. So Elter, does he go inside? Yes. 16 for him is a 22. He'll get 3. It'll be 3rd and 5. So Elter for 3. And we'll stay standard. And we'll get an outside run here on 3rd and 5. All right, a 42. It will be Tom Tracy. 42, again, is a CS. So Tracy against a CS. Oh, a 22. That's going to be a 16. That'll be a first down. He'll get 8 yards. He'll get knocked out of bounds. Tracy for 8. Pittsburgh takes first and 10 up their own 47-yard line. Driving again. We're going to go outside. We're going to go inside run. 6 is going to be an inside run. All right, a 55. 55 on the defense is a BG. 21 is Tracy. 35 for Tracy is a 20. He'll get 1. So Tracy for 1. And it's going to be 2nd and 9 at the 48. 18. Oh, we're going to go medium pass. You don't see that very often in this game. A medium pass play. So Earl Morrall wants to put it up. 43 is not a good defense. It's a CG. 55 is Leo Elter. He's a C, so we'll stay at CG. And we'll go Morrall to Elter. 36 for Morrall is a 22. And we have a W65. We have another interception. 26. 15 yards. So Morrall to Elter. We might see Lenny Dawson pretty quick here. Did I roll 26? Yeah, 15 yards. And it's intercepted for the Browns. That's the 5th interception of the game between the two teams. 44 for Cleveland is, oh golly, so 5 and 6 is 11, 19, 25, 30, 33. 44 is 2/3 of the way in. Let's go Kenny Cons. Kenny Cons is going to get the interception. 32 on the return is an 18, and he'll get 20 yards. So Kenny Cons, 20. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 43. We have 6:45 to go in the second quarter. I'm going to call it a video here. I need to go recuperate because holy cow, what an odd first quarter and a half of play. I mean, everything that could happen happened for these two teams. Pittsburgh currently leads 14-13. I'll be back potentially tomorrow, maybe tomorrow night. There's football. Hall of Fame game is tomorrow. I'm very excited that we have football coming back. So I'll probably be back tomorrow to play a little bit more of it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Talk to you later.